Welcome to the USA House Partners Podcast. Bet you didn't know your host was the second grade spelling bee winner at his elementary school. And the winning word was flower.
Hey everybody, welcome in. I'm Broker Greg, your host here at USA House Partners, your cash offer and rent-to-own resource. So, whether you're thinking about buying or selling your home, or maybe already in the process, or even just trying to figure out where to start, you're in the right place. Every week, we cut through the noise and give you real practical information for buying and selling homes. No jargon, no fluff, just stuff you can actually use. Today's episode is for anyone who's ever sat across the table from a buyer's offer and thought, is this good? Should I take it, or am I leaving money on the table? That feeling has a cause, and once you understand it and know how to fix it, you'll never approach selling a home the same way again. The topic today is why two offers always beat one. So let's get into it. Let's start with where most home sellers find themselves today. You've decided to sell. Maybe you've cleaned the place up, touched up the paint, maybe even staged a room or two, and your home hits the market. And then you wait. After a week or two, a buyer comes along, they tour the home, they like it, they send over an offer. Let's say it's $380,000. Now you've got 24 hours to respond. And here's where it gets uncomfortable, because in that moment, you're flying completely blind. You don't know if $380,000 is fair, low, or maybe actually generous. You don't know if there are three other buyers who would have paid more, buyers who maybe toured the home but just haven't made a move yet. You don't know if this buyer is serious or if they're going to come back in a week with an inspection report full of reasons to chip away at your price or maybe just walk away. You have one number, one buyer, and the clock's ticking. So what do most sellers do? They negotiate a little. Maybe they get $385, maybe they get $387.5, and they sign, not because, it was the best they could do, but because they didn't want to risk losing the only offer they think at the time they may get. That's not really a negotiation. That's more like survival mode. And the worst part, it doesn't have to be that way. Now, I want you to imagine a completely different version of that same story. Same house, same neighborhood, same market. But this time, before your home ever hits the open market, you already have two verified cash offers sitting on your desk. Real numbers, real buyers, documented and ready to close. Now, that retail buyer comes along and makes their offer, and everything is different. You're not nervous. You're not wondering if you're about to make a mistake. You know exactly what your home's worth because two serious buyers with real money already told you. And here's the part that's almost hard to believe until you see it happen. That retail buyer, the one who might have come in low hoping to negotiate you down, they don't do that anymore because they know that this home has options because they can see them on our online offer platform. They can feel that you're not desperate. And buyers, when they want something and think they may lose it, they show up with their real number, not some lowball shot across the bow to see how you react. Instead of starting at $380 and hoping to negotiate down, they come in at $391, closer to their actual ceiling, because they're not playing games with a seller who clearly has a floor now. And if you get multiple retail buyers, now they're competing against each other. The result is a final sale price that reflects what your home is actually worth to the market, not what one buyer with leverage was able to squeeze you into accepting. That's what selling with confidence actually looks like. So how does a seller go from flying blind with one offer to sitting on verified cash offers before the first retail buyer ever walks through the door? That's exactly what we do at USA House Partners through our network of investors. Here's how it works. Before we ever list your home under our Next Home Realty Experts brokerage, we bring it to our curated network of investors, people who buy homes professionally, and they review your property and submit real verified cash offers. No games, no lowball tire kicking. These are documented offers from buyers who are ready to close. Now you have a floor. A real documented number that tells the market this home's already been validated by serious buyers. Again, we don't hide that from retail buyers either. When buyers come through and they know that cash offers already exist on a property, something shifts in their psychology almost immediately. There's a behavioral economics term for this, and it's called social proof combined with scarcity. They see that other buyers have already said yes to this home. They do not want to be the person who waited too long and lost it. The urgency is real, and it works in your favor every single time. Now, here's something important I want you to hear clearly. You are never obligated to take the cash offer, not ever. You can walk away from it entirely. The whole point isn't to force you into a cash sale. It's to arm you with verified leverage before you ever sit across from a retail buyer. Some sellers end up taking the cash offer because the speed and certainty are exactly what they need. No showings, no open houses, no appraisal contingencies, just a clean close on your time frame. Others use the cash offers as leverage. They list it on the open market and walk away with a final sale price well above what they'd have gotten if they were flying blind. Either way, you're in control. And that's the whole point. Let me leave you with this. One offer is a transaction. Multiple offers are a competition. And competitions, by definition, drive prices up. The traditional way of selling hands all the power to the first buyer willing to show up. Our approach flips that completely and puts you in the driver's seat before the market ever gets involved. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to dig into something that surprises a lot of sellers, the idea of going completely off the market and selling privately through a cash offer. We'll talk about who that actually is the right move for and who it isn't, and what questions you should be asking before you decide. I'm Broker Greg. Thanks for tuning in to USA House Partners podcast. If today's episode helped you think about your options differently, share it with someone you know who's thinking about selling. And if you want to talk through what your specific situation actually looks like, reach out to us directly. We're here to help. We'd love to help. As we close out and go into our week, I'd like you to remember the words of Proverbs chapter 3, verses 33 and 34. The Lord blesses the home of the righteous, with the wise inheriting honor and the humble receiving favor. Take care, and we'll see you next week.